if we're because we do this for certain things. If you're a U.S. citizen and you commit a as crime with children abroad, you will be convicted here in the United States. It's under the federal tourism laws. So, like,
welcome everyone to another edition of blood pumping, heart racing, end-to-end action. I'm Fernando Palomo, and I think we're about to witness something special.
Well, I think it would be, well, in those countries, I think it's illegal.
Let's just say
3, 2, 1, and we're on the way. That's a good goalkeeper, but just couldn't keep it in. Game of short, just not able to pick out the right pass.
It's a crime, and it happened whether it happened here.
That's a good move to fight. That play broken down in the middle of the park.
No. I'm saying should someone
Could not break down the defense here.
Like in general, like sure. Yeah, but if you commit vandalism in Mexico, you can't be prosecuted for it.
It goes out of bounds for a throw.
Right. Well, we're just arguing like what should happen.
But they got the ball back.
That's what I said earlier, like what ought to be the case. So that's why I gave the example, and I probably should have just like specified exactly what I meant. Like, should someone be criminalized in America for committing, President of America, for committing not saying illegal action in a different country where it's legal?
Boom goes the ball.
That should be.
Must be.
You know, I mean, in the United States, we prosecute Oscar Trump, for example, if this homered that part and participate in that, and then come back to the United States, there's absolutely no regulation.
Quick ball to get things going. That one looked good. It was collected by the keeper.
We don't set out laws for the sense.
Nice, he's done. They broke it down in the middle of the
Sure.
No, we set it out.
Napiga. That's not the purpose of corner.
Societal clearance. Okay, but why? Because it makes everything more obvious. It's easier for the conflict. You don't have
That's
to
a
worry about
very
people
dangerous position here.
So the other economy because we did other people.
Specific groups of people.
Breaking up the play with a bit of heavy defending.
That's because it's logical. So like that.
If someone goes to 4 posts,
It's
not received by the keeper instead.
It's not logical.
That's what you want to see defensively. And an added position which in the rule book is called an offside.
Yes,
A set piece to take it.
like tax situation.
They're in a good position.
With what?
Like marital rape.
For the goalkeeper.
Like, yeah, I should have been legal if we face our lover healthy.
Because when you realize that lottery and not-being rates more than money in
On the
society,
halfway point.
it's not a moral position. It just creates like a society that why should we even do this? Because it keeps us there.
No, it's always reason.
So that's why they're required. So yeah, it is.
It's a threatening ball. There it is in the middle of the park.
Yes, correct. We turned it into a
decent spot. But can they beat the keeper from here? Look at
Yes, we did.
That's a very dangerous position here.
Yeah, exactly.
And has kept the scoreline leveled up.
Corner
mistaken. Intercepted by the keeper instead. Only one player in the way now. Just what they needed.
Yes,
They broke the deadlock.
we should celebrate
Never been done in the wrong spot. That's an offside.
Yeah, it's morals exist. You just
Free kick puts the ball back in play.
Exist. It's that we realize that. Yeah, no, they do. That's just not their reason.
That's a nice move forward.
Laws in the society.
Look at them now. They're in a dangerous spot.
Thailand have moral societies.
That was some.
So we say
the keeper gets his
so what we do.
The keeper just gave it away. And it's
Because it creates a harmonious society.
surprised them from the back of the net.
What's that?
They get a straight shot at goal. And the ball goes out for a corner kick.
These things we can start saying we should do. I'm not justifying it. I'm giving you this first.
Neither team able to keep it after that tackle.
No, there's no
Nice to get the ball back.
No, there's no conflict.
Block from the defense.
I never gave a shit.
This is where they start planning the attack.
Yeah, it's
You gotta think about it. The keeper has a great deal of responsibility.
I'm saying this is why we do it. I'm not saying this is what we want. You said you could. No. Yet again, I never said should. I said right. Okay, play back.
Forward.
There's no why not saying this is not right. Yeah, it's
Different the play while they're breaking its speed.
But
that was a big
And like, why would be there?
this is just what is. The morality that we use is how we learn the individuals based on their so
you can just sense the anticipation in the stands. You know it's coming, right? And the head is where you want to fly it up.
That's the world. We don't have those like we move those photos in the for that is because it takes compromise out of the vote.
And that's the final whistle. It was a thrilling match. Definitely no love lost between these two.
Based on points. No, goals to our points based on points.
Yeah.
I feel like you're like being saying what you're saying.
The issue is like with your with like what you're saying is as long as something creates a good economy, we could like if something creates a good economy, but it's at the expense of another person, it wouldn't necessarily be wrong because it's for like the good of the economy.
No, because that goes against social order. So yet again, economy, social cohesion. Okay, so when we're basing laws, like current democracies, we use individual liberty, social order, public safety, majority values, constitutional rights, and practical enforceability.
You're just like this, morals. You're just like describing that's a law ethics, bro.
Yes. Like, this is how we make laws, and they're not based on individual morality or group morality. The reason why we make them is to make sure that enforceable laws, all right, that fall within keeping social order. Chattel slavery does not maintain social order. We've proven that. Okay? It doesn't ensure the public safety. All right? It doesn't give individual liberty. So we constantly move towards these things because it creates social cohesion.
Safety for who? If you're not including, right? So if you're not including an entire group of people in that, then there's an issue, right?
Yeah.
So you're just saying we're going to have this cohesive society except for this group of people. That's what the contention is.
Well, so the issue is that in order to keep public safety for that group of people, you have to rob individual liberty and then you also have
You're just
to have
assuming they have the liberty to kill them.
Yet again, you're robbing individual liberty.
No,
and
you're assuming they have.
Yet let me finish my statement, and then feel free to respond. You're robbing them of individual liberty, and then you also have an impractical enforcement method. So you've already violated what would be 2 statutes of creating practical law by enforcing what you believe to be public safety for this group of people.
Yeah, I don't
so it doesn't
you have the liberty to kill someone. Like, I don't believe you have the liberty to kill your children.
I would take the moral position with you. I don't think that it's good. I don't think that you should. I think it's an abhorrent practice that you should not do it. But at the same time, I don't think that the government has practical enforceable capability without creating victims. And I'm simply not willing to create victims.
We shouldn't have any laws.
I have a question. Do you apply this to all things that you find morally abhorrent? For example, grape.
Acceleration levels are set to fly off the charts. A meeting of 2 teams with plenty of know-how in the small-sided format. At the microphone, Derek Ray. Who will come out on top?
Rape laws then? Should we make rape legal because there are victims of false rape accusations?
And the match is underway.
No, I don't know. There's practical.
And now they have the ball back.
You know,
this is plenty of people that have fallen victim to false rape accusations. Men that have lost their entire careers because women falsely accuse them.
Hang on to the ball.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was trying to say earlier, though. And we can't just like hold on to the point. Is like, if this is the standard. Oh, you're good.
Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Yeah, so I was just saying, this is the issue, like, with your worldview, is that even though there can be false victims, and there is, even now there is, like, why then should false victims
delivering it
and abortion be reason not to criminalize it? But that would just also mean that rape victims, murder victims, any other victim, in a legal case, it shouldn't be illegal anymore or a law against it because there could be false accusations and false prison times, false fee penalties for all these things.
It's another good video.
Okay. So there's a lot of difference between what we would see as like rape or murder or anything like that. Because there's not a lot of legal offside. This is an individual committing violence against an autonomous individual committing violence against an autonomous individual. All right, and just putting qualifiers on it. Sorry,
just putting qualifiers on it.
Yes, we're qualifying the argument.
Right, so you're preemptively saying that the baby isn't a victim because it's not autonomous. So we would just reject it.
Yeah. Well, like actually, like, are you defining autonomous really quick?
I would say an individual who has full legal.
Who can they pick out?
Currently,
yes.
There is.
That's a decent looking attack,
So yeah, it would just be legal autonomy at this point. So that's why we view it.
Yeah, so does someone comatose have legal autonomy?
Someone with comatose.
Comatosis. A concession of a corner here.
Do they have legal authority or legal autonomy?
Legal autonomy.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so if someone were to like do an undignified act toward that individual, can you criminalize that person?
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you do a undignified act towards a fetus, you can't criminalize that.
Yet again, like this is very much an individual event. You don't have an offer where another human being resides within another human being. Like, to the degree that exists, and don't get me wrong, I understand the argument of like disabled individuals or any of that. Like, I'm not trying to be disingenuous, but to make a comparison that a woman that's carrying a child is somehow the same as a caregiver.
What a disappointed goalkeeper.
So the analogies are really supposed to like be exact relevant between someone inside someone else's body and caring for that body.
So
what I'm exactly critiquing is you're saying they can't really express their bodily autonomy, but I can't comatose patients yet still criminalize people who do undignified acts towards them. So why should the standard be any different towards someone in a fetal stage?
Well,
they're still like an insane conclusion.
keep in mind, like, my moral position on this is that I recognize the fetus life, but I just don't trust the government to make comprehensive enough legislation to. We shouldn't have any laws.
We don't trust the government to make morals, to be careful enough to
not for doctors.
So sweet potatoes. So sweet potatoes. But here's the issue: is like the thing is like. Sure, they're entitled to trust the government to enforce the law in the way it should. But like for the example of rape, some could be manipulated into doing rough play with their significant other, and it's gonna be the same result as rape.
I'm coming.
And there's gonna be
I'm coming.
evidence to say that